Luke, it's great to have you with us at Blue Notes.
It's great to be here. Thanks, Karina.
So, after 19 years of being a secondary school teacher, you resigned to run your own startup, Real Time Learning, that aims to create a better model to engage students in STEM. Tell us about that. Why is it you do what you do?
Yeah, well, first, what is the model? The model is really basically engaging middle year students, year 5 to year 8, in STEM. And it's doing it through having industry mentors for mentoring undergrad engineers who actually facilitate and teach the students in a workplace location. And the reason we did that is because we're really concerned, and I'm concerned as an educator, that more and more kids have really disengaged from STEM. And what we believe is that it's about getting the kids at an early age and unpacking why they need STEM, and for it to connect with purpose and to connect with something that they're passionate about.
So why do you think they're disengaging though later on? Is it around stereotypes or complexity, or just not understanding that there is a future career or pathway there for them?
Yeah, look, I think it's a bit of a disconnect that and this is why I think we sort of see STEM as a great platform to teach these 21st century skills. How do kids become curious? How do kids become problem solvers? How do kids become creative? You've got to give them a project. And so for those engineers, so to speak, that have been in the industry 30 years, coming back and talking around what's relevant now, and the journey that they've been on has been a really powerful way to connect with young kids around STEM.
The school system's been around for over 100 years. I remember when I was in school, and it was very much you learn your maths, your English, your science, and like that. How do we actually start to move forward, think differently about education and the system we've got so entrenched now?
Yeah, look, it's a complex question because if we knew the answer to that, we wouldn't have this real problem that I think is with us right now that we're grappling with. How do we do it better? But I think one of the key areas of concern for me is this a lack of willingness to let go of some really metrics that have been around for a long time, that are basically defining students by what they know. And really what's king now is not the knowledge, but how they apply knowledge. And so we need to not throw out the baby with the bathwater. We still need a way of measuring their retention of fact. But it's also, what else can we do to incorporate ways that value and demonstrate that kids are learning to be better problem solvers, are learning to be more curious about the way they tackle problems, the way they work in groups. And I think also in our country particularly, we've seen our probably an over-competitive model, and we know that competition kills innovation, it kills trust, and when it shows up, we see things like systems, we see information and support staff hoarded in a way, and so then there's less willingness to share physical intellectual property, and that's something that we've got to grapple with, because we're seeing now that through collaboration we can still instill in kids a sense of what's important around pursuing excellence, but in a way where it's working together on a better product.
So on working together, we all know it takes a village. So what do you think is the role of all the key players like industry, government, academia coming together to solve this problem?
Yeah, look, it's a great question, because I think we started out with philanthropy on our side, and we had 3 years of support from philanthropy, but we recognised that it can't be just philanthropy doing that heavy lifting. You say you're right. It's a village that takes to raise a child, and so what we're looking for is government and industry to help in those spaces, so that they can reinforce the importance around collaboration and working together to get a better model for all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.